Hello, how are we doing? Welcome back to the Swindon lot. Since we last met, MK Dons was the game. We've won 6, we've drawn 3, and we've lost 3. We've also been knocked out of 2 cup competitions. But where does that leave us in the league? Well, we are 4th at the moment, tightly wrapped in a top 4 battle. Actually, well, saying that, the top 6 are pretty close together, if you look at the table there. But things are going very well. We've had injuries, which has hurt us a little bit. Some of our key men have been out, and some of our key men have stepped up big time. A man called Michael Smith has been playing particularly well. If you look at our league form, that's how we've got on. It's been going okay, and we're playing Sheffield United today, and you can see their league form not as shiny. Player of the episode. Some of you like it, some of you don't. I'm still debating whether we like it or not. Jack Stephens, centre-back, 7.19 average rating, 4 goals, 1 yellow card, 5 man of the matches, 26 key tackles, and 90% of his tackles won. You can see from here, the graphics aren't great, I will admit, and I will sort that out next time, but I wanted to get them up. Yeah, he's top of everything in this league, and he scores free kicks from 30 yards. And that is why he's this week's player of the episode. Obviously, when he's a defender, there's not that many highlights you can show. And some of his goals were before the MK Dons game, so I didn't want to show those ones. But I was going to show you how he dominates in the air. Not only does he win the header, he finds a player. He does it on that occasion. He does it once again. It's coming up now. Here it is. Ball in the air. Challenged by one guy. Gets up well. And heads it down to a teammate. And we keep possession of the ball. So yeah, Jack Stephens, centre-back for us, on loan from Southampton, our player of the episode. Da-dum-dum. So, Sheffield United, how are they getting on? The answer is, not all that well, to be honest. Sitting just in mid-table, not that good, but they do have one to watch. It is Sammy Odelusi, striker, on loan from Bolton, 6.8 average rating, 7 goals, 2 assists, 2 man of the matches, 20 key passes, and a 43% shots on target percentage, which actually isn't too bad at all. So he's the one to look out for. Obviously, we looked at Dele Alli last episode, and he didn't have that bigger impact on the game, despite MK Dons winning. So it'll be up to Jack Stephens, ironically enough, to shut this man down. So it's game day. Sheffield United are on the horizon, and let's have a little look at how we've been getting on. So in terms of goal scorers, I mentioned Michael Smith before highlighting Jack Stephens. 13 goals in 23 appearances, very good. Andrew Williams, you might remember, got injured and hasn't been playing much for us. He's still doing okay, but yeah, he's really stepped up. Craig Tanner is continuing his form. If you look at Craig Tanner very briefly, his assists for the season, 12 league assists, 12 league goals, definitely our signing of the season so far. If he can keep that up, he's going to be dynamite. And Abika scoring plenty of goals for us, really pleasing to see. Another player that's really putting a shift in. Now, we've made a couple of transfers, so let me show you these two boys. Michael Chopra and Sean St Ledger, one's a centre-back, Scott St Ledger, and Michael Chopra, a veteran forward, although he's only 31, although I thought he'd be older. This is when they knew they were signing for Swindon. That was the look on their faces, when they knew they'd signed the other one, which is a shame. But hopefully they'll add to the squad, they'll be key players for us, and they'll do a job. Both on frees. So both released from their teams. St Ledger released from Leicester at the start of the game, as well as Chopra being released by an Indian club. So, you know, his career's going well. And neither have featured that much since they've come in, although St Ledger does start the game. Actually, no, that's not true. St Ledger's played a little bit. Speaking of... Hilariously, do you know what I've just noticed? Jack Stephens has gone back to Southampton. Oh, good grief. I do a whole thing about how he's our key man, how it's important, and I've totally bypassed the fact he's gone back to Southampton. Right, get him back. Get him back. Hang on, bear with, folks. So for the game today, we will be without player of the episode, Jack Stephens. How has this happened? Oh well, he was very good though. Let's give a round of applause for how good he was. Hopefully he'll be back next episode. Turnbull and St Ledger will start. 2 very good players though, so I'm not too worried about it. A little bit of tiredness for our right back, but we've not got that many options really, so I'm going to keep it as it is. Jack Barnstrom not that good, so I'm going to carry on with Nathan Thompson. And if he's suffering halfway through the game, we will actually bring on... who should we say? We'll bring on Barthram in case things get tasty. I cannot believe the player of the episode won't be playing. Anyway, should have picked Michael Smith. Let's get into the game. Oh, Ben, that's an error, but it's quite a funny error. I hope you've enjoyed my error. Okay, we're probably the favourites for the game, or they're leaving a lot of space in the middle. Odelusi is playing for them. He was their man of the thing. Imagine if he'd been sent back as well. Neither players in the game. That'd been awful. And we'll let our assistant do absolutely nothing in way of tactics. Jeremy Newton, have you got anything else to add? Tight marking. I like it. Passionately. We can move into a promotion spot here, and that's the aim of the game, promotion. There's no two ways about it. We're in the fight. We must continue the good fight. Otherwise, what are we doing here, folks? What are we doing here? We'll put it into 2D Classic. And there we are. We're locked in. We'll speed up a little bit, though. See, look, my throat's going. It's gone. No, hang on. That seemed really fake, but I'm back and fit and ready to go. Smith, early on. Let's get rid of that. He's hit the post within 4 minutes. So we've started very well. Nathan Thompson is a concern fitness-wise, but he's definitely our best right back by a distance. Now, if these three up top can work together in tandem, like they nearly did there, I feel like we'll be in for a good game. We are away from home at Sheffield United, so that does make it that bit more difficult. I'm interested to see how St Ledger does. And obviously we can bring Chopra off the bench if we're in need of a late goal. Tanner and Smith. Obika. Oh, very close indeed. That was, yeah, that should have been a goal. Coulda, woulda, should have been a goal. Nathan Thompson with the throw-in. Kasim's been very good for me. He could be a potential player of the episode soon. Smith. There it is. I've been talking about him. He's putting a case forward that he should have been player of the episode. He's livid that he's not. But we had kept about 6 clean sheets in 13 games, which is decent in this level. So I wanted to highlight Jack Stevens, who's now gone back to Southampton. I will never get over it. It's a great finish, this as well. Posting in. Something very satisfying about seeing a posting in shot. I think you'll agree. So as the game goes on, I think if the game is won or sealed at some point, or Michael Smith's struggling a little bit, he's dropped down to a fitness level of a player that was already on 80%. So we'll keep that. We'll keep a note on that. I'm happy with the performance so far. It's going well. A double change is likely in the offing early in the second half, though I don't want to just blow the game. So I want us to get another goal with the players we've got out on the pitch, and then we could perhaps bring Chopra on as well as a right back just to shore things up. As they've got a free kick. It's been knocked out wide. Basham on it. Back to Alcock. What can he do with it? He plays it back to Campbell Rice. They're playing it around very nicely. And a shot from the edge of the box. Stefan Skugel scores it. Our keeper is a bit like I do like Fotheringham. Is it? I do like him. I think he'll be good. But like shots like this, you'd expect him to save. It's hit with some sort of velocity, I'm sure, on the volley. I just want him to be able to catch it. Not a problem though. We go again. We're getting. Oh, okay. So are we getting punished for having some tired legs out there? Because I'm thinking we're gonna have to change it around. Bob Harris, ball in. Oh my God, he scored another one. Okay, it's going to be time to change the game a little bit. We'll go into control. We'll pause it there, and we will make some tactical changes. Andrew Williams is tempting to bring on Michael Chopra for Smith, and we'll change. We'll put a Beaker further forward, and at right back we will bring on Jack Bartham, though we slagged him off enough pre-game. We'd best bring him on. So we go again. What can possibly go wrong? Baxter. It's a good ball in, and then this is a bit of a mess. It hits someone in the face. Who gets hit in the face? Reeves. And Skugel gets the goal. So that's 2 he's got. And I feel like in both games with LiveCon recently, we've been mighty unlucky. You've seen from our form, though, it's not like we're winning every game. We're winning 2, drawing, losing, winning 2, drawing, losing. That seems to be the theme of how things are going at the moment. And the game is continuing on. Okay, we've got a late corner. Tanner, ball in. Headed clear. Chopra, Thompson. Come on, Chopra. Can you make yourself a hero? Bathroom. Oh, Basham cuts it out. And now if Sheffield United could break, that is worrying. We're out Brad Smith. He's been on international duty. And this left side, we've nearly been punished. We've cleared the ball. But I tell you what, I don't know if we're going to get back into this one. And this is going to be another 2-1 defeat. Oh, I could do without it. And I don't know how that affects our promotion push, but we'll have a look after the game. Alcock running forward now. We should have made another change maybe. Lucy's not had a major impact on the game despite being their top goal scorer this season. As he takes on 2 of our men. Kasim gets in. Not really enough time to do anything. And with that, you assume it's going to be a defeat. Now, it was away from home at Sheffield United. They're a decent team having a rough season. You can see from the form of MK Dons. I'll show you the league table. We lost to them earlier in the season. Now you see them as 7th. We remain, though, in 4th place. The automatic promotion spots are slipping away slowly. But we are level on points with Bristol. A point behind Fleetwood. So things are looking okay. I'm not too worried about it. If we take a look at the next game I will bring you, I don't think there'll be any more transfer activity, hence I've done the episode for today. Where should we go? I think it's going to get... The episodes will be a little bit closer together. Shall we go for a rival? Shall we go for Bristol City? I think that might be the best bet. Bristol City are right in amongst us, aren't they? Right, Bristol City. That is the game you'll see next. So from me, Dr. Benji, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. and I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye. Panic over, everyone. Panic over. He's back. He's back. What an error.